This is the Ferrari F12 TDF that belongs to Hugh. But I mean, of course, this car finished in Rosso Corsa. Hi there guys, my name is David, you are watching VivaLaAutomotive and this is Supercar Sessions. Supercar Sessions is basically me going through these posh areas of London, trying to locate and photograph some of the rarest, coolest and most expensive cars out on the streets. All cars are given points based on their price, exclusivity, as well as my own perspective. 1 point is for all the basic supercars, 3 for less basic ones, 5 for hypercars, and 10 for the rarest of the rare. Yesterday I had to leave Mayfair quite soon because Czech Republic was playing the Denmark in the Euros and unfortunately we lost, but today is a new and beautiful day. There is a green Porsche GT 3RS behind me, so let's go and have a look at it. So the car in front of me is a 997.1 Porsche GT 3RS, so sort of the generation before the 992 and the 991. This car over here is finished in a PTS color, an absolutely beautiful PTS color as well. I think that it is signal green, and I am a big fan of any sort of green. This one over here being quite bright, matching with the rims and the RS logo and the roll cage in the interior as well. What a combination. Let's go and have a look at the interior. Of course, there is a 6-speed manual gearbox in this car, which is just amazing for a GT3 RS. That's why the 997 generation is amazing, because it is the last generation where the GT3 RS has had a manual. Assuming by the Arabics on the wing mirror over here, this car was initially probably produced for the Arabian market, probably like Dubai or some of these places, but now it's here in London, looking absolutely stunning in this PTS signal green. Guys, I moved down to Belgravia and found this Porsche GT2 RS, which looks like just another silver Porsche GT2 RS, which is kind of true, but I haven't seen this one yet, so I had to stop and look at it. I feel like over the past year or so, I've seen 3 or 4 silver Porsche GT2 RSs finished in this exact same spec, but I mean, it's a Porsche GT2 RS and I haven't seen this one yet, so here it is. This one came all the way from Germany, judging by the German number plate here behind the windshield. And by the way, it's good that it's over there, not here in the front, sort of ruining the looks of the car. But of course, I mean, this car, it's a GT2 RS, it's finished in silver, it has got the Weissach back, so it has got all the carbon bits and pieces. It has got red Alcantara interior and yellow brakes, and these aluminum wheels, which look a bit curved over here. Wow, okay. At least the car is used, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I've seen so many of the Porsche GT2 RSs around, but this is one of my favorite Porsches, the most powerful 911 ever made. So, you know, it's always good to see one of those just parked here. By the way, it's getting kind of windy and there's rain in the air, so hopefully it's not going to start raining, because that will kind of ruin the fun. And what have we got here on Elizabeth Street? Of course, this is my friend Miguel, new Ferrari GTC for Lusso, which we've been collecting like a month or 2 ago. So if you haven't seen that video, click in the top right corner and go and watch it right now. It's cool to see it just randomly here in central London. There's another car that I completely randomly bumped into here in Belgravia, and you wouldn't have guessed this one because it is the 288Gto that I've seen last week. I mean, how is this even possible? This is such a rare car, you know, there's only like 272 of these worldwide, yet I've seen them You'd have seen this one last weekend, then this weekend, then I've seen the two other ones. How do I just keep bumping into these super rare 80s Ferraris? I just can't get tired of this car. So like, as long as it's going to be out on the streets of London, you're just going to see it in every other episode because yeah, I mean, it's a Ferrari 288Gto. But this time I won't go into that much detail because I went into all the detail in the previous episode, so if you haven't watched that, go and watch it right now. But I mean, of course, this car finished in Rosso Corsa, an absolutely amazing car, the first of the Ferrari hypercars, sort of followed by the F40, the F50, Enzo and LaFerrari. This car over here finished with the Daytona seats, my favorite Ferrari seats. It has got 16,000 miles and it looks pretty similar to the Ferrari 308 and 328, but it is of course completely different because it has got a bit tweaked engine and just way more horsepower and way cooler and all of that. And I just absolutely love the looks, these sort of louvers here in the back, the GTO badge. The second car to wear the badge after the legendary 250 GTO, or maybe even the 330 GTO, but I don't really, don't really count that. Guys, little update, I'm on my way to see Hugh Grant's Ferrari F12 TDF, but on my way there, here in Chelsea, in this tiny, beautiful looking street, I found this very, very special Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta, finished in the launch spec, sort of in this yellow with this blue and white stripe. Absolutely beautiful car. And I love it. What a special Ferrari, one out of only 499 in the world, just parked here in a driveway in London. I've only seen a few of those cars in my life before, and here it is, just parked in front of this beautiful house. But yeah, that is the Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta, and now let's go and see Hugh Grant's Ferrari F12 TDF. So I made it to Chelsea, and thankfully the F12 TDF is still here. The Ferrari F12 TDF is a track-focused, more limited version of the standard Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. There are only 799 of these cars in the world, but this specific example over here is even more special than that because it belongs to the famous actor Hugh Grant. It is finished in this classy silver spec with these matte black TDF rims, the Ferrari prancing shield here as well, these carbon fiber bridges and this sort of stripe across the hood. If you go and have a look from the back, we've got these vents here in the back, which I absolutely love on the F12 TDF because it's an homage to the older Ferraris of the 60s and 70s, and they just made the whole car look that much more aggressive. Here in the back we've got this carbon fiber stripe with the carbon fiber diffuser and this F1 inspired brake light over there. So yeah, this is the Ferrari F12 TDF that belongs to Hugh Grant, an amazing actor, played in one of my favorite all-time movies, Love Actually, watch it every winter, and this is his special Ferrari. I like the number plate as well, V12 Ape. What a car. Alright guys, and this is everything for today's video. Thank you very much for watching up until the end. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more weekly automotive content if you haven't done so yet. But as always, hopefully, see you next time. And next time is going to be really good because I'm going to the Goodwood Festival of Speed.